Good morning, my name is Matthew Hugo from Weather Commerce, and this is this morning's weather briefing on Thursday the 14th of October 2010. Today's weather briefing will contain information on the United Kingdom, Europe, Scandinavian precipitation, and finally global weather alerts. Between the 14th and the 18th of October, temperatures are expected to generally range around 1 to 2 degrees below climate averages. However, temperatures are forecast to drop to around 3 to 4 degrees below climate averages for a very brief period of time around the 17th of October. It should also be noted that the Metro model, represented by the solid black line, is a mild outlier. The following weather chart for Saturday the 16th of October illustrates why temperatures are expected to be near, if not slightly below, climate norms over the next few days. An area of high pressure situated to the west of the UK is expected to combine with low pressure just to the east to produce rather cool, if not chilly, northerly winds across the United Kingdom. Between the 19th and the 23rd of October, temperatures are forecast to drop more significantly below climate averages by around 3 to 4 degrees Celsius. During this period, however, there are marked model outliers. The Metro model, represented by the solid black line, is a mild outlier, whilst in contrast some of the more recent EC deterministic runs and also some of the more recent GFS deterministic runs drop temperatures more significantly below climate averages. However, these are being classed as cold outliers. The following weather chart for Wednesday the 20th of October once again helps to illustrate why temperatures are expected to be quite significantly below climate averages. An area of high pressure situated to the northwest of the United Kingdom is forecast to combine with a large area of low pressure over Scandinavia to produce quite a significantly cold north or northwesterly air mass across all areas of the United Kingdom. Between the 23rd and the 29th of October, there is a trend for temperatures to rise to be around 1 to 2 degrees below climate averages. However, there are marked model outliers once again. Some of the more recent GFS deterministic runs keep quite significantly colder conditions across the United Kingdom, as represented by the solid blue lines. Also, one of the more recent GFS deterministic runs signals temperatures rising to around 2 to 3 degrees above climate averages, and this is a milder outlier. The longer range ECMWF ensemble, covering the first week of November, continues to signal temperatures generally running around 1 to 2 degrees below climate averages, as the rather cool, if not cold, conditions persist over the UK. Now taking a look at the Metro 5-day average graph. Between the 14th and the 22nd of October, there is generally good model agreement for temperatures to be initially around 2 to 3 degrees below climate averages, before then falling to around 3 to 4 degrees below climate averages. There is good model agreement regarding this temperature trend. However, the Metro model is a milder outlier and only drops temperatures to around 1 to 2 degrees below climate averages. Within the longer term, between the 23rd and the 28th of October, despite temperatures forecast to be generally 1 to 2 degrees below climate averages, given good model agreement between the GFS ensemble and the ECMWF ensembles, there are model outliers, especially with regards to some of the more recent GFS deterministic runs, with some of them signalling temperatures to generally be around 4 or 5 degrees below average, but equally, one of the more recent GFS deterministic runs signals temperatures to be around 1 degree above climate averages. Now taking a look at the temperature anomalies across Europe over the next 5 to 7 days, you will note that many central and western areas of Europe in particular are expected to experience temperatures generally 2 to 4 degrees below climate norms. This is in association with quite a cool, if not cold, west to northwesterly air mass. The following weather chart for Wednesday the 20th of October generally gives a good representation of why temperatures are forecast to be below climate norms across many central and western areas of Europe. An area of low pressure situated to the northeast of the United Kingdom is forecast to produce rather cool, if not cold, west to northwesterly winds, and hence the reason why temperatures are forecast to be generally below climate averages. Taking a look at temperatures within the long term, during the final 7 to 10 days or so of October, many areas of Europe are expected to experience temperatures near climate averages. Many northern and northeastern areas of Europe are forecast to experience mean temperatures generally ranging between 0 to 5 degrees, though locally below freezing across many parts of Scandinavia in particular. The remainder of Europe, including the UK, Germany, France, Iberia and the Mediterranean, are once again expected to experience near average temperatures, with temperatures generally ranging between 5 and 10 degrees, though locally up to 10 to 15 degrees across parts of France and Iberia. Now taking a look at the precipitation forecasts across Scandinavia over the next 5 to 7 days. Many western and northwestern areas of Norway in particular are expected to experience rainfall totals generally above climate averages. Here, precipitation totals are forecast to reach 80 to 100 millimetres at times, with some of the precipitation falling as sleet and snow, especially on higher ground. Within the longer term, during the last 7 to 10 days of October, precipitation totals are expected to be generally near climate averages across a large portion of Scandinavia. However, western areas of Norway in particular may well experience slightly above average rainfall totals. Now taking a look at global weather alerts and starting with Australia. With the exception of coastal areas of Western Australia, many areas of the country are expected to experience temperatures generally below climate averages. Also of interest, many areas of Western Australia are expected to experience very little precipitation during the next 7 to 10 days. Of interest within the longer term, during the final 7 to 10 days of October, is across northern regions of China, where temperatures are forecast to continue to drop to generally below climate averages. Mean surface temperatures are forecast to range between 0 and 5 degrees, but generally dropping below freezing at times. This is in association with quite a cold northerly air mass, as high pressure continues to dominate across north and western areas of the country. Also of interest is southern regions of Brazil, where after numerous weeks of above average precipitation totals are forecast to generally become well below climate averages, as generally much drier conditions develop across southern regions of the country. Thank you for listening to today's weather brief. We offer a full call-in weather consulting throughout the day. If you wish to subscribe to this, please call Dominic Kavanagh on 0044 7826 522 578 or Tony Ramsey on 0044 7887 512 102.